Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Statue Reviews. We are continuing the reviews of the Samurai Batman line, this time here with the newest addition to my collection, which is Nightwing from XM Studios 1/4 scale. Very cool dynamic piece, as you can see. Mix of a museum and action pose. He's holding here in this constellation his bow and a dagger in his hands. Looks very, very cool, and he's standing there on a Japanese-inspired stone Jin statue or something like that. This piece reminds me very much from the concept and design of the Batgirl piece, so they will go perfectly together. Batgirl is at the moment boxed up, but I am planning to display all of my samurai pieces in my office very soon, so you will definitely see them together at some point when I do a little office room tour for you guys here on the channel. Nightwing is by no means my favorite character. He is basically pretty low on the line of my faves in the Batman universe. Nevertheless, the statue is awesome. It's very high up on my list of favorite statues of the samurai line, definitely. Just because he's so dynamic and so well executed, really. He looks just badass and very, very cool. Love the colors. They changed these highlights here from kind of greenish, bluish into a nice vibrant blue in order to match it more to Nightwing's usual color theme, which I think is great. I like this more than the prototype, to be honest. So we've got 3 different head sculpts, which I will show you, of course, all in detail in the review. We've got a couple of switch-out hands, I believe 6 or so. So he's got, of course, his traditional fighting sticks. He's got the dagger here, and he's got the bow, and we've got a switch out also left arm where he can catch one of those arrows here from the back, which looks very, very cool as well. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's check out the base first, as we always do. As you can see here, this one is very nicely detailed in my view. Really like this base. So we've got these wooden parts. As with all of these bases, it is kind of a broken structure of some kind of Japanese temple or something like that. Again, we've got the red posts here, which are broken. Very similar to the Joker piece that I have shown you in my last review. They look pretty cool. I'll show you that in detail in a second. And we've got this nice stone statue here. He's carrying something, maybe a kind of a bag, or don't know what that should be. So he's holding this in his both hands. Maybe it's also like a coat or a cape or something like that. This must be some kind of some kind of Japanese style demon or so. Looks very, very good. Check out the face in detail. Very nicely sculpted. The stone looks also very good. Got this part here of the kind of scarf or what that is. This one you have to place into the base. You've got a little seam line, you can see here, so it doesn't match completely flush. If you want to nitpick, the base parts here on the surface and on the wood look okay. As I said, with a couple of the other bases here from XM, it looks a bit plasticky, so I think they could do a little bit of a better job. Sculpt is amazing. but the material at some parts looks a bit plastic-like, to be honest. There are other parts that look amazingly well, like the outer side here, the red one of the wood. Looks really good. I also like this part here very much. I think that looks great. But then again, some parts like this wood plank here doesn't look that good. This one looks amazing again, also with the copper rings here surrounding it. Here the inside of these wooden planks, a bit plasticky. Outside, really good. Stone structure and color, very nice, as I said. And here you can see that the one half of the head is also kind of broken a little bit, which looks pretty cool. All cracked up, and this guy is pretty angry, so don't know what happened to him right before he was carved here in stone. Overall, very nice. Let's get you a 360 here from the base for a second. And then we go on and move up the statue. Nightwing is amazingly well sculpted. I love the stance here on the base, as I said. Here we've got a little bit of dirt on the boots, which looks okay. Texture is very nice, and his outfit, as I said, everything on the statue reminds me very much of Batgirl. She's also got very high-tech armoring, which looks similar to this one, with different colors. As I said, I love these blue parts. They look very, very cool. And then you've got different textures here and there, which really make him stand out a lot, the outfit at least. Him. These knee pads look very nice as well. And I've got here these daggers, which you can just apply here with magnets onto his upper legs. You can place them however you like, so you can move them around. It's pretty cool. And then we've got the utility belt here, which looks nice. These parts here are also shimmering, a bit of greenish, bluish. Very, very crisp colors. Also on the upper armor, as you can see. Very, very cool. All very clean, the paint job, as with all the XM pieces usually. So these arm guards here also look a little bit like the ones from Batgirl, also with the 6 fins. And I love the bow. One nitpick is maybe that the weapons, they are made of plastic, not of polystone. A lot of them, so we've got a lot of plastic parts here with this piece. They look great, don't get me wrong, and maybe it's also a good decision so they cannot break. But just that you know that the statue itself is pure polystone, but a lot of these accessories here are plastic. So I hope they will hold it for a long time and be durable. But I think they will. Definitely. So the holder here for the arrows looks very nice as well. This is an exchangeable part, so you can either place the arrows in there with this arrow holder, or you can have his sticks with a holder for the sticks in the back, or you can put in a little plug if you don't want to have anything hold in the back. Which looks very cool. So I really like this pose. This was the first one here I'm presenting to you. One hand with the dagger, the other one with the bow. So you could really imagine that he is just throwing the dagger on someone, maybe, and then he grabs one of the arrows and then shoots his enemy with an arrow when he have thrown the dagger. So very, very dynamic. Very cool stuff. So I will try to get you a 360 here of this constellation. So check this out. He looks super, super cool in my view. Very nice. So let's check out the head sculpts first. So this is the one that looks most like the regular Nightwing. Of course, he has this long hair bound up to a ponytail here. In the back, got the blue highlights in the hair, which look pretty cool in my view. And of course, this slightly samurai-ized looking mask. Pretty cool stuff. But this one is not my favorite head sculpt. Let's show you the other one that I also do not favorize the most, but which looks very cool. Batgirl actually has a very similar one with a full mask here over the eyes. Crazy futuristic helmet. Maybe he's got some computerized visor below that shield or something, or it's a one-through looking material or something like that. Looks pretty awesome. Really like that look as well. But my most favorite is definitely the most samurai looking with the wolf mask. It looks just amazing. Just this one here. Check out the detail on this mask. Love the golden eyes. And this breathing thing here in his mouth. And detail looks amazingly great. All of these portraits have the ponytail going up. This one's looking just very, very good. So what do you say, guys? Which one is your most favorite? Please let me know in the comment section down below. So what you can do is can remove the dagger here, for example, and give him one of his fighting sticks here. This is, I think, the one that fits in there exactly. So you can have the bow and one of his sticks here on this end. They look pretty good. Plastic parts, as I said, no polystone. Very nice. So, and then you can, of course, remove the arrow here and put the other stick here in his hand, and then you would have this kind of very traditional Nightwing fighting pose, which I dig a lot as well. Can remove this stick again here, place the dagger in again. Then you have this look. Also pretty cool. Finally, you can remove this stick here and put that arm in, for example. And then you just have him with the dagger. So if you do that, you could exchange this kind of arrow holder, and you could put in this stick holder here, like that. And then you've got him with the dagger, and then these two sticks on the back. Looks also pretty nice. If you're super accurate, you can remove one of the daggers here from the hands, and then he has the one in the hand, and then he sticks on the back, which looks super cool. And finally, you can exchange the whole arm here. Let's see whether we can do that. Whoop. And then we can place in this arm here, which goes up. Let's see how this works. Like this. And that only makes sense, of course, when he is picking up an arrow. So we need to place this thing back in there. Like this. So then you can place an arrow here. Let me see. Let's get this one here maybe. Place that in here. Like that. So then he's catching the arrow. And of course it makes sense then to give him his bow back in his hand. And just like this. And that's a very cool pose as well. So definitely a fantastic addition to the line in my view. Even if Nightwing, as I said, is not my favorite character, I love this piece a lot. And will probably never sell it. Like I wouldn't sell any piece from the whole line. So this will be in my collection forever, I hope. And now I'm curious what you say, guys. What do you think about the piece? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And please give me a like if you have liked what you've seen here in the review. Please subscribe to my channel, please hit the notification bell, and I will see you very soon here on the channel with more high-end collectible reviews. I think next one are a couple of Prime 1 pieces again. Most likely the Dark Knight Returns Superman, and maybe also the tactical suit Batman from the Justice League line. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.